is the opening up and assembly of my Harbor Freight cement mixer, 3.5 cubic foot. Okay, I laid all of my bags out from the large bag. I don't have a number 1. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. The first process will be assembly the basic frame, which we use package 2 and packet 12. Okay, we'll start with the assembly of these 3 pieces. Left-hand side, bracket, and the right-hand side that the wheels mount on. We'll assemble those with packet 2 and packet 12 will be the bolts going from the outside to the inside, the nuts on the inside. I'll show you that procedure. So that is the assembly of the lower portion. Before we tighten them up, we'll put packet 12. Run the bolts from the outside in. Washers on the inside. Okay, just want to make a note here. The nuts on this side are 12 millimeter. The bolts are 14 millimeter. So you need a 14 and a 12. Okay, the next step is to put the wheels on. And it tells me that the items are in packet number 14, but they are actually in packet number labeled 13, which is 4 washers, 2 cotter keys, cotter pins, excuse me. And if you want to put a little grease on there, that would be advisable, because there's no bearings in. One washer to the inside, and mine has a little tang sticking down where they drilled the hole. There we go, get it over that. And I'll mount my wheels and then put the cotter pins in there. Should be good. Okay, take a little bit of grease, rub the shafts here. Now slide the wheels on. Notice any difference between inside and outside. I do notice that little burr on the shaft over here. And 2 25 millimeter. And cotter pins. And you just bend your little tabs, cotter pins down. Okay, this drum support actually has some pivot points that need to be lubricated. You'll notice there is a snap ring on the outside and on the inside of it. And we'll take the outer one off, slide it off the shaft, and put some lubricant on there. There's a little pinhole in the top of it. You could put some oil in there if you wanted to, but I'd rather have some thick, heavy grease in there. Make it pivot real smooth, might last a good while. I don't think it's thick enough casting to put a Zerk fitting in there. And I'll reinstall it. Almost too big for my little snap ring pliers. And we'll do the same thing to the opposite side. Hopefully that paint won't be a problem. Set it in the frame that you have. Bag number 3 is what secures that. Bag number 3. 2 M8s. And the washer. Okay, I'm going to lube up this portion where the drum sits in. A little bit of bearing grease on it. And I'll set the drum in there and get the bolt in place, which I believe the bolt is in my bag number 14. I think I'll put a little grease on that washer. And one side of the washer is very, very rough. So I'll make the side that rubs against the lower assembly smooth. Like I said, I'll attach this. I will mount the handle control plate. The hardware port comes out of bag number 4. I dumped in my drum. The drum makes a good holding place for it. It goes in this orientation. Jump it up over your snap ring.